What's going on, guys? I am back. A lot of crazy news going on in boxing with the heavyweight division, and everyone's talking about Deontay Wilder um, not taking the $100 million deal. What was reported was that he would get 20 million to face Dominic Brazil, mandatory, and then 40 mil each for the first fight with Anthony Joshua at the end of the year, and then another 40 million. I would assume in probably 2020. One fight would be in America, and one fight would be in the UK. Um, but Wilder's saying no thanks. He likes his position with Showtime and PBC. He considers them family. Quick thoughts on it. I respect Wilder, man. This dude is he's betting on himself. Remaining a free agent. Kind of like the similar to Mikey Garcia to an extent. Um, because Tyson Fury, he's locked in on an ESPN deal. You got actually AJ's not locked in on a DAZN deal. That's never actually been reported that AJ has an exclusive deal to DAZN. He's not. Not that we know of. So if AJ's fighting on DAZN, kind of on a case by case basis, that means there is somewhat room to make the fights elsewhere. If the fight could be bigger on, pay-per-view Fox or Showtime or what have you. I always thought maybe they would have to do a combination of the two, or kind of like what they did with the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. Have it on Showtime and HBO. Maybe you can do something like that, like have it on Fox and on DAZN. Um, I don't know how they would work that out, but anyway, um, there's a couple of problems with it. I know everyone's saying, now Wilder's the fool for, he's ducking 100 million, and, just like AJ ducked 50 mil. Here's the problem with that. One, AJ hasn't beaten Miller yet. What if Jarrell Miller knocks out AJ? Then what? You still gonna fight him for 40 million? Because what? Because I think AJ has a rematch clause. So if he loses to Miller, then what? Now he has to rematch Miller, which means Wilder's fight with AJ obviously couldn't happen next because he has to rematch Miller. So that's just one problem already. Two, Wilder talked about DAZN still not being in a lot of homes in America, and it's true. DAZN is they've done a good job of getting big name fighters, especially in the middleweight division, but they still got work to do in terms of being out there in America. Um, they still got some showing and proving to do how what their fan base is like here in America. DAZN's been around for a while. They've been in Canada and stuff, but in America, they're still fairly new. And they still haven't had a huge fight yet. What, Canelo fielding? I respect Canelo getting his third belt in a different weight class, but we knew Rocky Fielding didn't have anything for Canelo. Just the experience gap was way too wide. Plus Fielding, he ain't beat nobody. I don't even know how he got that version of the belt. He got knocked out by Caleb Smith. I think the first round too. So that's not a big fight. Boo Boo Billy Joe Saunders. That was supposed to happen, but it didn't. Billy Joe failed to test, so that didn't happen. Boo Boo's been active, but he still hasn't fought anyone of note yet. Triple G, he's coming back, but from what I heard, he ain't fighting nobody serious in his first comeback fight. Probably fighting a prospect or someone ranked in the WBO. They're probably trying to set up Boo Boo versus Triple G, but it actually hasn't happened yet. And it sounds like Boo Boo's probably going to fight Selecki, who just beat Gabe Rosado in a fun fight. So, we got to see what happens. Everyone wants to ride on, Wilder, but I don't think it's a duck move. I think it's actually a smart move because we still have to see what happens with AJ versus Miller. That fight hasn't happened yet. That fight's not till June. So why are you signing a long-term contract with a still new company? DAZN still hasn't done shit yet. And they're on their way. I want to give DAZN the benefit of the doubt. I think they're moving in the right direction, but they still need a big fight. And Canelo Jacobs, that's the first step to that, but they still got more to prove. ESPN, Fox, they're proving. Fox has done phenomenal numbers. Spence Garcia did good numbers on pay-per-view. A little over 350, close to 400,000, which is what Broner Pacquiao did. So, for today's market, that's pretty good numbers. I think B-Hop Chad Dawson did 300K or something like that. So, those are not bad numbers. Everyone knows ESPN. Even though they've done a complete shit job of promoting Terrence Crawford versus Khan, that fight's in a month. That fight's in a month, and barely heard squat about it. You got a top pound for pound fighter versus a former unified champion, and who people know. People know Amir Khan. Where's the promotion for that? There's been no promotion for that. So, before everyone starts calling Wilder a coward and all this and that and the third, bullshit. So we gotta see what happens with AJ versus Miller. Tyson Fury. God knows who he's fighting on ESPN. Just got to wait and see. You just gotta be patient. Fans are quick to overreact, whatnot. Just dial it back, take a chill pill. We gotta see what happens, because what's the point of signing a long-term contract if some shit happens with Miller versus AJ? Boxing's crazy. Nothing's promised. Tomorrow's not promised. Nothing's promised. Who knows what's going to happen with Mikey versus Lomachenko now? Mikey may not be the same fighter. What if Lomachenko takes a dumb loss versus somebody because he's disappointed Mikey lost? Who knows? So we'll have to just be patient, wait and see what happens. I gotta salute Wilder. Everyone cries that everyone's flying the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, just chase the money. Fury did it. Canelo did it. He signed a 5-year contract with DAZN, $365 million. So he's locked in forever until he retires and whatnot. So I think Wilder's right, and better off just being a free agent, play the field, see how it goes. Because if Miller beats AJ, then why am I fighting AJ who just lost for $40 million? That don't even make sense. What? So just gotta wait and see what happens. So I respect the move. Bet on yourself. Let me guys know what you guys think. Definitely drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, like it, dislike. Other than that, I'm out.